Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. GOW Juggernaut has been waiting patiently for me to showcase a number of things on this here YouTube channel, and I just kind of wanted to do all of them together to save time. And I'm not going to play this full video from start to finish, but this is obviously not why Corvus breaks the game. He's never going to be a champion that gets Realm of Legends Winter Soldier down, especially given it's the first fight of Realm of Legends, and there's no way that you can get any kind of mission done before you fight him. And unlike Hercules, where you can at least get the feats of strength up, get knocked out, and then they carry over, not so much here. But still, with perfect Corvus gameplay, he is able to get those crits with the medium, light, medium combos to where he's down to assassin range health before he loses his last two crit charges. There's the last one in a special, which then that was about a minute fight, but I guess I did end up playing the full thing because that's how you do Corvus with no missions. I mean, 36 hits with no missions is crazy. I would love to see that test with more than one mission, but you can't. Now, he did say he was 20% boosted and 50% boosted. So that could not have likely happened without the boost. So a little deceiving, but still important data. Now we've got Corvus, Prox, double Corvus, double Prox. Double Corvus and double Prox is wild. I have never seen that. I mean, before, it's because you'd have to bring a 6-star and a 5-star Corvus in. Who's doing that? But a 6-star and a 7-star? Maybe, just maybe, we can have some fun here. So, I love good data. I love the kind of data that makes you just so thankful that you are alive to see the evidence and statistics come in. And this is great data. 18,000 crit potential, 3,500 into the block, 5,500 I think is the new into the block. And that is 0 missions. 0 missions. Still locked that in. Now you're going over to Overseer. Again, I normally use Corvus on paths where missions are possible, but I guess Scarlet Witch is technically an Avenger, isn't she? So now he's got one mission, which puts those crits to 22,000. And 24,000 now. And he can do parry since he's slow immune, but I guess he just doesn't want to? Question mark. Heal block immune. And I don't know how much of this is the double synergies or the single synergies. There's really no way to know unless he does this path by the 7-star self. But man, that is so fascinating. And now he's got the 2 charges. Was it the auto block one he just got? Auto block / evade? When you're trying to concentrate on the damage, sometimes you're not thinking about the charges. It's much easier when you're fighting, say, a mutant and a tech, where you just count on that rolling over. Now he's still got 25,000, but you can see just how fast these health pools are declining. Normally, you try to build up to a special 2 with Corvus, but the defenders were knocked out before the special 2 is even activated. So really, what can you do? Now we have our tech charge. He will get 3 after this. Our tech mission, I should say. I don't know. Missions, charges, to me it's all the same. What's the blue number next to Corvus's name? And it can go up to 4. He just needs a mutant champ to complete all 4. 30,000 crits are now the case. That was just unthinkable a few years ago. Shoot, even last year with the 6-star Corvus. And that makes a big difference. still didn't get to a special 2 before the enemy went out. Boy, what a first world problem that is. Now he's got 3 for the first time. 11,000 damage and 7,000 damage hitting into the block. 28,000 for that first crit. So you don't see a huge increase in the top crits, but the floor, 37,000, 55,000, that's still crazy. The floor is just so low. This does feel like a 3-star, like you're fighting a 3-star, but you're fighting a 7-star that technically has higher PI than you, but it doesn't matter once those crits start. Now this is where it gets fun. He already got the Avengers charge. Now he's got 30 crits. So now you don't have to worry about medium, light, mediums. You can just do all crits all the time. Look at that. And then when you have 30 crits, Corvus really becomes broken because you don't need any specials to knock the defender out then. I love the double Corvus, double Prox Doctor Strange synergy. Doctor Strange is a little peculiar, and obviously, if you face like a Mr. Sinister, for example, on this path, it doesn't become so convenient, and I would be nervous running this. I call it wild, and that's probably going to be the title of this video. I call it wild because you have no backup besides the 6-star Corvus if 7-star Corvus gets knocked out. And I actually prefer to see gameplay that's not perfect, because I feel like most players, when they're being honest, identify more with people who casually make mistakes than someone who just dominates immediately. Now we have Corvus Prox and Onslaught. Corvus Prox and Onslaught. And he's going straight down the middle. Ooh-wah. That's a shout out to the classic 2000s Disney Channel movie Alley Cat Strike. For those 3 people in, 1 that are still watching this video after 7 minutes, and 2 that get an Alley Cat Strike Disney Channel reference. Fun fact, my brothers and I as triplets used to sing and play basketball in the New Mexico high school we attended in Ruidoso, New Mexico. And then, randomly, we would get invited to sing in the Albuquerque right as High School Musical, the original, came into prominence and was fictionally based in New Mexico. So that's a weird story to end that incredible Penny Parker fight that had absolutely no chance whatsoever against Corvus, and it looks like he's going to finish off this path before this video ends. So I'm going to bring myself back into the fold as we wrap up this video. You know, it is a strange, in the best possible ways, recalibration of my brain to see Corvus as an awakened 7-star that's playable. That's not easy to do. And then on top of that, you have what is truly just a really fun, easy champ to play as a 7-star. And the crits are so big that by the time the indestructible window comes back, he's already knocked out. So GOW Juggernaut, what a fun round of gameplay that was. And I must say, I guess we have, it says 0 seconds. We have one more video that was technically sent. Oh, it's 56 seconds. Well, this will really be what we ended on. I think if we time it right, because you know I don't like to get to 10 minutes. That's where the ads get quadruple or even sometimes 5 times. And there are plenty of YouTube channels out there, including in this community, that are worth watching for 15, 20 minutes straight. I do not generally consider this YouTube channel to be one of those. But when somebody is kind enough to record so much gameplay, it is worth noting that you just got to play the videos. So I think he's kind of building, hoping that a special 2 will do the job. And 132,000 says, yeah, it did. Wow. All right, GOW Juggernaut. Amazing compilation of videos. The double Corvus and double Prox is wild. That's my takeaway. Everybody who clicked on this, thanks for watching. If you'd like to feature some gameplay on the channel and have me react to it, send it my way. Otherwise, have a good one.